Hi, you guys. Welcome back to another channel, another video, because we joining the movement. This is the movement. I'm here in Nipsey Hustle, a marathon. But for real though, this is a movement towards growth, to healing, to discovering self. It's a journey, you know what I'm saying? We all on our journey. We all on this journey of life. We all trying to navigate. We all trying to get to that highest pinnacle, you know. But I'm saying, and sometimes in our journey, it takes being still within the moment, right where you are, appreciating, giving gratitude, acknowledging how far you have come to even get to this point. To even get to this starting point, the amount of work, the amount of effort, the drive and determination and the stamina it took to get just to here, right where you are, right where you are. So appreciate the journey, learn from the journey, get inspiration from the journey, motivation from the journey, guidance from the journey. So I gotta bust it out with the angels and ancestors. Okay, angels and ancestors. We come to you for healing. We come to you for guidance, healing. But that was my last. We need healing, guidance, inspiration, motivation, determination. You just gonna go down the line, huh? Okay, Spirit, what is it? Yeah. Spirit said I got something for you. I got something for you. Be graceful in movement and action. So I'm here. Determine your next steps. Plan your next steps. Be graceful in your next steps, basically. And learn from spiritual experiences. So as you journey or jaunt forward, they say, learn from the lessons that you have already been shown the light. Learn the lessons, learn from the lessons, or move. When you move with grace and wisdom. I'm here from the lessons that you have already learned. And trust in your instincts, because they're going to guide you the way. You have the eagle. See from a higher perspective. Exactly. That's what this is the overall energy. This is what this is about. Seeing from a higher perspective. You are the eagle. So when it's time to land, you know precisely, you know when, you know how you're gonna do it, when you're gonna do it, what time you're gonna do it. It's there. You don't have to worry, you don't have to second guess, because you have been graceful in your movement, in your action. I'm here. You are stellar. You have been dominant. You have been persistent. You have been consistent. You have put in the work. And I'm here, you're a master teacher. You learned from those experiences. And you have set yourself free. You set yourself free from those experiences because you have already took heed of the lessons. And now you learn to be more guided instinctively versus mindfully or emotionally. You're going to do what your gut is telling you to do. And that's how you grow. That's how you change. That's what this is about. Growing, seeing things from a higher perspective, learning, elevating, triumphing, succeeding, making plans, putting in the work, I'm hearing the education, getting the knowledge, getting the experience, learning the wisdom. And they say a wise person learns from another's mistake. I think that was my number one rule, and that I learned from Bible school. I learned this from Bible school, and it stuck with me. A wise person gains wisdom or is wise by learning the mistakes of another. So, and this is how okay. So, to my journey, to my believement, to my testament, we all pave the way for future generations in our family. You know what I'm saying? We all pave the way. Like my cousin, she went to school to be a nurse practitioner. My sister, she went to school. She got some credits. She didn't graduate, but I graduated. You know what I'm saying? It's not direct descendant bloodline, but my cousin, it's me, my cousin, with a master's degree in nursing. She's almost at her PhD level. I don't know if I believe she was taking some more classes, but, and then it's me within the associates. My cousin, she worked her ass off, and she has a high ranking position. And on my father's side, nursing, we already got that here on this side. And then we have a doctorate degree where she can't tell us what she do, how much she made, you know what I'm saying, which is understandable. She's in a whole other continent, a whole nother country. So that's understandable. So it's just like paving the way for future generations. And I'm hearing direct line, direct descendants. It doesn't, it goes off the family generation, but it's direct lines, direct descendants that is affected when you break chains, when you break the cycle. It's direct lines and direct descendants that you break the chain and cycle for. Just like I know for my niece, like she has tried to give birth more times than I know, which I was previously made aware of. And it wasn't until after I conceived my child was she able to conceive a child. And at that time, I was 24. She didn't have her first child until 24. And then my niece under her, which is her little sister, had her first child at 24. But it's all in different stages. At 24, I was stable. I had my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you paved the way. You know what I'm saying? You paved the way. But at the end of the day, I had my own, but I was paying rent, things of that nature. But in my long run, in my mental thought, that wasn't good enough. That still wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? That still wasn't enough because what I was going through at that time, I was going through violations. I was being humiliated. I was being violated. My privacy and my trust was being, non-voided. It was being avoided. You know what I'm saying? It was like I had none. So I had to do what's best for me. She tried, she did what's best for her, which is my niece, how it trickles down. Like, things in your life, things in your history, your ancestral path, it trickles down into your direct line, your direct descendants. Like, anyway, however it goes, you pave the way for growth. You pave the way for change. You pave the way for how your family look at you. You know what I'm saying? They see the growth. They see that you have I'm hearing mastered self to the point where you're not doing nothing unless it's guided. That's what I'm hearing. You're not making a move unless you feel guided to make a move. You're trusting in your instincts. You're seeing things from both sides. And you're understanding. And you're digging deep. And you're understanding, okay, so this is the way to go. I understand it from this point of view. I understand it from this point of view. But where am I in this situation? And that's how you find balance. That's how you find peace. And that's where you grow. Okay? Back to it. So the actions and the steps that you take are with grace. They're not calculated. They're not practical. They're with grace. They're with divine. You're trusting in the higher power to lead you, to guide you, because this is what you pray for. This is what you ask for. Lord, lead me down a path where you order my steps. And if you don't know, this is how you do it. Lead me down a path a path of my purpose that you have for me in you. had to exhale because that was deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell you how to pray, but if you want guidance, you want assistance, you have to ask for it. It's no other way. Closed mouths do not get fed. Period. Point blank. When you are silent, you don't eat, you don't feed, you don't give, you don't receive. When you are silent, okay? But you learn from your past. You learned this. You didn't just have me say, I remember I read a book and it said this and it said that. No, you apply what you have read. You apply it to your life. That's what balance and spirituality and practicality comes in. Are you applying the things that you are learning to gain those spiritual experiences, those lessons? Thank you, Spirit Confirmation. Check out my last video, you guys. No, I had a scarf on my head. My hair was not wrapped. But in a minute, it's going to be poofy. You ain't going to even know who I was. You're going to think I was that girl back at work. It's the same hair, y'all. I ain't do nothing different but wrap it. I did a little arm to it. I got a little arm to it, but period. But at the end of the day, you learn. When you learn, you grow. And when you grow, you change. And when you change, you evolve into when you see things from a higher perspective. You have planned. You set the motion. You was graceful in your movement. I love. So I'm so now I gotta get with it because I'm gonna be one of them tarot readers who be having epiphanies in her own read. I'm sorry, I just can't help it. I be having my own epiphanies in my own readings, and that's, to me, that's wild. That's a string. But they say you supposed to separate. No, I'm balanced. I'm trying to balance it out, and I can't help it with the spiritual nudges that I'm giving. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. But thank you. You know, so you just see things from a higher perspective. You let things be. You go with the flow, and things will reveal and prevail over time. Things will prevail itself to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you in on this little secret. When you know a person that did wrong by you or did something that was unjust or just wasn't right, when they mention it, you know what I'm saying? When they mention it and they bring it up, and because you know you caught on, because they know that you caught on to the bullshit when they mention it. And then when you have something, when someone else don't, it's always the topic of conversation. I'm not saying bask in the ego, but be aware. Be aware of your surroundings, your surroundings. See things from a higher perspective and go off of that, because your nudges, your intuition, there is guiding you. Trust in your instinct. You have animal instincts, and the one thing about animals that you will learn or that you don't know, they have the ability to adapt to any environment, any situation that they may in. Like you do too. You have the flight or flight response system. Definitely in our nerve system. It's a nerve system. It's, what are you going to do? Are you going to fight back, or are you going to run? Are you going to defend yourself, or are you going to run? What is it that you really want to do? What is it that you really see? You have to set your sights to what you want and be graceful in the movement. How you move from this situation on out is what I'm hearing. Determines how successful or where your growth is going to come in. How you move, how you maneuver through situations, through things that are sent to destroy your peace, is going to determine how you I want to hear survive or conquer in the end. Is how you determine your story. in the end. What energy you bring in the end. So remember, you have to learn. When you learn from them, you learn. When you learn from those experiences, you learn to trust more. Not only trust in that innate voice, but that gut feeling, first reaction, first response. Like I said, I don't know if you watched one of my last video. You either feel through touch, sense, body language, emotion, like you feel things that people don't feel. You feel things that people are not privy to. You feel things that others may be blind to because you're aware. So you take on that energy, you take on that emotion, and you have to learn. Hey, you have to think, you have to be mindful, you have to catch yourself. Like, hey, I wasn't just feeling like this. I was cool. It's distractions, it's energy too. Understand the difference between a distraction and an energy that's coming in full force and trying to take control over the over the room or overpower you to the point you forget what you were doing for one. That's how you know, because it takes you out of your element. You know that you were in your own element. You're vibing in your own element. And here comes another energy or a distraction coming into the room, coming into play. You have to remember to remain centered with self. Don't jump down that rabbit hole for somebody else, because they're not going to do it for you. And if they do it for you, they have no boundaries. They have no sense of control. You know what I'm saying? So, back to seeing things from a higher perspective. I had to go deep, deep. You let me go deep. Do you let somebody go deep? Oh, you went deep. You went deep. I quit. But at the end of the day, what you experience and how you move in the path determine where you are now, in the future, in the present. Because in the past, it was the past, and you were living the present, and now it's the future, and this is what I want to say you prayed for in the present. Okay. Let me know if it made sense. If it didn't, it didn't. But I know it did. But it's okay. Because I reloaded. But thank you, Spirit, guys, and Angel. I appreciate the guidance, the knowledge. So we're going to get an Angels of Healing Masters. We've been dealing with growth off this deck. And then we're going to close it with the spirit animal and an inspiration song. Okay? Because it has been, what I'm hearing, it has ran its course. It has ran its course. It has ran its course. So first card to fly open is reawaken. So you have went to sleep. I'm here in a deep slumber. And when you have reawakened, you are totally something new. So that means you have a whole new day, a whole new time period, a whole new time zone to create something new. I'm here to move with action. Every day you reawaken, you have a different day to put forth the effort. I'm hearing towards righteousness, towards light, towards love, towards self. Okay? You have been reawakened. You have went to sleep in that deep slumber. And things that you have let go, should have let go. Things that were taken from you, that were no longer needed, has reawakened you. Okay? As you move forward, because you are the master, the teacher, and the guardian. Honey, you are blessed. You are guided. You are strong. You are resilient. Affirmation, the letter A. We do have the animal guardian. You are the owl. You are the eagle. Okay? You are the Black Panther. Okay? Black Panther. Shout out to Black Panther. Chad Boswick. Okay? God rest his soul. God rest his soul. Your vibration is undeniable. Your vibration is, I'm hearing, astounding. The energy, the vibration that you give off itself cannot replace. I'm hearing a song, something about it cannot be replaced, it's renounced or something like that. But the vibration you give off with when you reawaken, when you touch, I'm hearing when you touch down, when you touch the soul. I'm also hearing touched by an angel. You've been touched by an angel. Oh, God sent me an angel from the heavens above. Send me an angel to heal my broken heart from being in love. 'Cause all I do is cry. God send me an angel to heal my broken heart from being in love. So when you reawaken your vibration of kindness, I'm hearing the astounding attention that you give, the astounding attention that you receive is unshakable, it's undeniable. It cannot break the barrier of who you are. Don't matter how bad somebody tried to paint you or how bad somebody tried to make you seem, your vibration is nothing like that. And I'm hearing you only can fake or pretend for so long. You can't fake this. You can't fake being reawakened because your vibration says it all. You can't fake it. You can't hide from it. You can't shame it. It is who you are. Angel numbers. I love when spirit gives me confirmation. Half of 14 is what? 7 is destined, is divine, is guided. You are magic. You are lifted. Kindness, 3710 is complete. The cycle has been completed. Your vibration is undeniable. It's radiating because you have learned from your experience. You have elevated. I'm here. You have been set free. Okay, one more spirit. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I said one more spirit. Spirit don't like to listen. But who does? Don't nobody like to listen. I know you don't like to listen. I for damn sure don't like to listen. Don't tell me to be quiet. Don't tell me to be quiet. Get clear. Okay, get clear in your attention. What is it that you're actually pushing towards? What grinds your gears? Is what I'm hearing. What grinds your triggers? Triggers. So when you awaken, your vibration, it has changed. You're going from a deep slumber to a whole new world is what I'm hearing. You need to figure what causes this trigger, what causes this change, what causes these things to ignite. Who are you keeping around you to cause these flames to ignite? How are you in this journey? What are you calling in? What are you bringing in versus what other people are bringing in? What is your journey telling you or calling you to? Because at the end of the day, can you rely on self or can you rely on others? What is it? Are you relying on self or are you relying on others? So at the end of the day, you might be triggering others because you have been reawakened from a state of slumber, from a state of sleep. What they say, I've been blind for a while now, but now I see. So you have been reawakened to the vibration you carry, you hold. What is it that you bring to the table? Okay? Are you triggering someone? Are you being triggered? What is it? Because who is reliable in this situation? Are you reliable or are they reliable? When it comes down to ethics, I'm hearing book work, tally work. Who is being triggered here and who is not? Are you being reliable? Are you doing the things that you're supposed to be doing? Can they rely on you? Can you rely on others? Okay, I said I was going to close it out with a spirit animal. I'm going to close it out with a spirit animal and an inspiration message. And then that is that, because, honey, I need to go to right. The spirit over here got me mind tripping. Spirit got me mind tripping. I'm mind tripping over here, y'all. But it's a good mind trip. It's causing me to see the journey, to understand that you may not see the journey, you may not know what's coming, and you may not know what's expiring around you. But when you look back on the journey and you see so much progress, so much success, so much help, so much just gratitude, I mean gratification, you ain't got no choice. Okay, who can you rely on? Who do you love? Are you for sure? Who do you love? And are you for sure? Hey, okay, spirit animal, give me a spirit animal for this spread. Okay, spirit animal, give me a spirit animal for this spread. I'm here to show yourself. I'm here to show yourself, spirit animal. They gonna show because it's going at the bottom. And then we have protection. Don't matter what journey or path you venture around, there's always going to be a level of protection. There's always going to be a light of protection. You're going to be able to see your way forth. Or don't worry, you're going to be guided because you're protected. You are the master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with rhythm, and your path will unfold. Preserve and you will see. You will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. And happiness. All I want is love and happiness. Happiness. Okay. It says, be the master of playful living. Hey. Release expectation and enjoy every day. Let worry go. Instead, choose love. Surrender to the ways. Your good destiny of love ensure you. So all I hear with this message, I know they ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm about to see my way in this. Welcome me on my journey. I don't even got the rhythm or the move, but anyways, you know what I meant. Peace, love, and blessings, you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta do an inspirational song for you. I'm so excited. I've just been receiving so many messages, so many downloads. What? I'm happy. I'm excited. Can't you tell? So what I have here is love. I have love. I have found love. I have unconditional love within self. I embody love. I see things through a love perspective. I am love. I give off love. I am affirmated, you guys. Peace, love, and blessings.